Okay, so here's our deal. Let's get back to this position again. So our ballistic switches, as everyone knows, it's just that. So Cheyenne, give us a couple reps there if you don't mind. Yep, you look good. Natural athlete over there, hockey player, not surprised. All right, now let's take it from landmark 2 temporarily to prayer hands. Now everyone stay there for a second. I came from this side. I'm going to go back to that side. So I'm here. I'm going to switch the hand. I'm going to punch down in that direction. So one more time. I was here to prayer hands, and I'm punching back down the same direction I came from. There we go. So one more time with me. Landmark 2, prayer hands, punch back down the way you came from. All right, let's switch sides. Landmark 2, prayer hands, punch across. Landmark 2, prayer hands, punch across. Just give me one more if you don't mind. All right. And finally, we actually get to move our entire bodies now. So let's do this. So here's our flow. I will give an interior view just for one, just so you can see the punch timing, and then I'll just give you my back from there. So here's the way this is going to look. Right now, this is glove on my left. This is my right leg moving. I'm only going to move my right leg. So I'm going to be in reverse lunge, and I'm going to switch that mace when I go into my forward lunge. Now that work we've just been doing, prayer hands to punch, this is why we've been doing it. So I'm pushing back off my front leg to prayer hands, and I'm punching down into my side lunge. And then I reset the loop one more time. So I don't have to do anything fancy with this mace. I just need to come back here. And then I'm ready for that next reverse lunge. So Cheyenne, give it a whirl here really quick. So I'm in that reverse lunge here. I switch the mace as I go to forward lunge. I push back to prayer hands, and I punch down into my side lunge. Okay, looks like we got it. All right, so I'm going to run for, let's say, 6 rounds each side. So let's get this thing going. I have my globe on my left, which means my right leg is my sole mover throughout this flow. So here we go. Globe on the left. Right leg reverse. Flip the forward. Push back to prayer hand, and punch down into that side lunge right. Again, don't do anything fancy. We're just taking the globe back to the left and reattaching that right hand as we get to that reverse lunge right leg. Flip forward, push back, punch. Right back to that right leg reverse lunge. I'm pausing here for a sec. Flip to forward, prayer hand to punch in the side lunge. Right back to that right leg reverse lunge. We've done 4, let's go 2 more. Flip forward, prayer hand to punch. Right back to that right leg reverse lunge. Forward. Turn hand. Punch to the side. All right. Flip your mace. Gloves now on the right. Left leg's a mover for 6 consecutive rounds. Let's go for it. Reverse. Flip the forward. Prayer hand into punch. Again, go right back here. Palm up on the right, palm down to the tail. Left leg reverse lunge. Go forward. Prayer hands into punch. Again, prayer hands, punch. We got that reverse lunge. Flip to forward. Prayer hand punch into side lunge. We got 2 more cycles. I'll be quiet here now. Oh, good. How was everybody hanging with that, okay? Cheyenne, you included?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. So now that we've done all that, let's add this whole throw of the mace thing. So we have to add a little bit of footwork to that, and it's the same as last week. So think about that flow we just did. Our last move basically is this. Bang, we're there. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to take that right leg in this case, which is in a side lunge. I'm going to push off that right leg into my dragon lunge. Cheyenne, I got to show you dragon lunge. And as we're doing that, we're tossing our mace across and out. So ready? Right hand, I'm going to use it for the momentum. I'm tossing that mace, and I'm coming right back where I came from. So that's the whole move. So Cheyenne, real quick, if you look at my feet for a dragon lunge, here's what I'm doing. Right leg is wrapping back and around, and my right foot is pointing 90 degrees to my right. My heel is not connected, and I want to get most of my weight loaded on that side. It might not be perfect today, and that's okay. All right, so look, we're going to hit the whole flow now for 6 cycles. Just everyone do your best. I'll take a little bit of time to transition in between. Right leg mover again. So globe, left. So we're going to be reverse lunge, forward lunge, punch into side lunge. Then the new pieces come on board. So let's say 1, 2, 3. Right leg reverse. Flip makes the right leg forward. Prayer hands punch. Now here's where we're going to toss that mace with a dragon. So use your right hand. We're going to come back where we came from. And now again, we're just going to take the right leg into reverse lunge, getting the globe right back on the left. Flip it forward. Prayer hand punch in the side. Toss that mace. Dragon. Punch it back. Right leg into that reverse lunge. Flip forward. Punch in the side. Toss that mace in the dragon. Punch it back. Right into that reverse lunge. Put a hand punch the side. Toss it to dragon. Back. 2 more, I'll be quiet. Okay. One side's down. Let's hit the other for 6. Cheyenne, how are you doing there? Cool. I'm going to stop asking because it seems like every time I look, you're right there with us.
She seems good.
All right. Glove on the right. Left leg initiates. I'll go slow on the first 2. Left leg reverse lunge. Glove on the right. Flip the mace to forward lunge. Prayer hand punch in the side lunge. We're tossing the mace to our right, pushing off the left from the dragon. 1, 2, 3. Right back where you came from. Again, we just got to turn the mace. So it goes back to the right. Left leg reverse lunge. Flip it forward. Prayer hand punch the side. Pushing off the left. Left hand to toss the mace. Back where you came from. Flip the mace around. Left leg reverse lunge. 4 cycles. Punch the side. Toss the dragon. Punch the side. Left leg reverse. Flip forward. Punch to the side. Tossing the dragon. Punch in the side. I'll be quiet for the last 2. All right, here we are. Catch your breath for a sec. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. All right. Hidden arrow flow. It's not new for any of us. This is the deal where we're going to go into our cradle and shoot an arrow from there. But for Cheyenne's sake, let's shoot a couple arrows first because she's never done that. So we're going to go 5 left, 5 right. So if you could, landmark 2, everybody. So Cheyenne, here's how this works. Ultimately, we're pretending like we're shooting a bow and arrow, and we're going to take our mace all the way out to our side. But there's an ideal path of getting there, and there's tension that matters. So, landmark 2, crossbody top. I'm going to press my mace out to my left side, but as I do, I'm pulling with this back arm, creating tension. So you can see on my tail arm, how my elbow's flying out to the side there, really ripping, 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 back to top, back to 2. Top, arrow, rip it apart. Like you want to rip the mace in 2. Top, 2. Top, arrow, top, 2. One more time. Top, arrow, top, 2. Everybody switch your mace real quick. Set this up so you can see my head. All right. Landmark 2. Crossbody top. Pull that mace. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Back to top. Back to 2. Top. Arrow. Rip, 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 rip. I'll be quiet because I think you all know by now. Ready to go. One more. Okay. So that's the basic arrow, but since Cheyenne is an advanced athlete, we're going to go right to the hidden arrow. So here's the idea. So earlier when we were hitting all of our landmark prayer switch, one of the things that we did was we went into cradle. So we're going to shoot the arrow from here. That's why it's called a hidden arrow. So here's the idea of this. Let's all go. So my left hand, you can be the opposite of me, but either way, let's go from landmark 2, cross body bottom, into your cradle. Everyone's there with me. All right, so we need to establish the same hand positions as what we just had. So this hand's going to become the hand on the back end. That needs to be overhand. This hand by the globe needs to be underhand. So when we grip underhand with the free hand. And then literally, so Cheyenne, right there, here's my grip. I'm going to slide this mace along my forearm. You notice I'm turning this hand so I'm palm down. And there's my arrow. Let's go cross body top. Level 2. Bottom. Cradle. Now you should be on the opposite side. Palm up by the globe. We need this trail hand to be palm down. Shoot the arrow. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Good. Cross body top. 2. Bottom. Cradle. Up. Down with the trail. Good. Top. 2. Bottom. Cradle. Palm up. Palm down. Good. Top. 2. Bottom. Cradle. Palm up. Palm down. We're going to go one more to the left, and I think at that point, everyone should have a pretty good idea of this. 2. Bottom. Cradle. Palm up. Now, let's just do one more each way, but I'm purposely not going to be choppy. I'm going to make it look a little bit smoother. So I'm not going to go 2, bottom, blah, blah. Let's just do it. So from here, at your own pace, get right into there in that cradle, right to your arrow. Bring it back. Flip it around the other way. Same idea. Just wanted you to get some comfort with moving it a little bit quicker. All right, so for this flow, which is not a new one, we're going to be forward lunge, wrapping the forward lunge leg into dragon lunge, wrapping that leg into side lunge. But on this flow, we hold high poses in every lunge. So that means we're going to kind of get high and balanced. So let's work on just the footwork for a second, then we'll bring the mace right in. So I'm going to face towards you, if that's okay. For one round, then I'll face away from you. So Cheyenne, put that mace down just for a sec. All right, so when we go to high lunging, we take our forward lunge, for example, and even though we're going to wrap this leg back around into our dragon, when I push back, I want to try to get into like a high degree of like hip flexion and hip abduction and be nerves over here, Cheyenne. And then we would wrap that leg back into our dragon lunge. Once again, we're going to go high, and then we're going to turn that into our side lunge. So I'm going to show you my back now. We'll go one cycle right, one cycle left, and let's add the mace. Right leg forward lunge. Push back into that high balanced pose. Wrap it around into that dragon. We're going to bring it back high again. And we're going to side lunge right. Right from here, let's use the same leg. Right leg forward lunge. Balanced. Wrap it around to your dragon. Back to balance. Back to side. Feet together, left leg. Forward. Push off into balance. Wrap it around into that dragon. Balance. Side lunge. Left leg forward lunge. Push back to balance. Wrap it to dragon. Balance. And side lunge. Okay. So now we just need to add this mace. So one visual from me, and then we go together. So I'm facing this way so you can see that piece to that piece. Otherwise, I'd give you my back. So for this first rep here, I'm going to go over my right leg's going to move. So I am here. Now, as I push back into balance, I'm going to do that, which is not the easiest of feats. But bottom line is, here I go. I'm going to push back. I'm going to balance, and I'm wrapping into that cradle. Now, I'm just going to hang out here with the mace. The mace hasn't moved. I'm in my dragon. Now, when I come back to balance, I'm shooting that hidden arrow that way. So I'm up. Here's a hidden arrow. And we're in a side lunge. So now I'll give you my back. Let's stick with it. So this is going to be a right leg mover. Let's go 6 cycles through this thing. Globe on the right for the right leg forward lunge. So 1, 2, 3. Right leg forward lunge. Push off to the cradle. Keep the cradle as you wrap the dragon. Still in cradle until right now. Arrow. Cross body top into our side lunge, cross body bottom. Flip the mace to forward lunge. Cradle into high balance. Wrap to dragon. Balance arrow. Side lunge. Cross body bottom in that side lunge. Flip mace forward lunge. Push back. Cradle and balance. Wrap the dragon. Balance arrow. 3 more, I'm going to be quiet. Last one. Okay. You got the globe on the left. We're going to stay that way. We're going to do the mirror image of that last flow. Left leg forward lunge to start. So, again, we're going to go cradle. Now we balance on the right leg as we do it. Wrap it to dragon. Balance arrow. Into our side lunge. Flip the mace, forward lunge left. Push back into that balance arrow again. Wrap the dragon. Balance arrow. Cross body top. Side lunge. Cross body bottom. Flip mace, forward lunge. Cradle and balance. Wrap it for dragon. Hit an arrow as we balance. Cross body top. Cross body bottom. 2 more, I'll be quiet. got about 15 minutes left here. Oh. So quick sip of water if you want, or whatever you need. A lot of lunges today. Everyone's legs hanging in there so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, so the big goal here is let's merge the two flows into one. So if you think back to what we did, again, this is like a long choreographed dance, but we went reverse lunge, forward lunge, punch into side, tossed into dragon, punch into side. And then from that position, we're going to basically transition into that next flow. And the difference is, again, it's kind of like this yin yang thing, which I really like. The first flow is fast, or as fast as we can make it. That second one, because we're holding those high balance positions, are real slow, very much controlled. So this flow has a little bit of both things. I just need to think through one thing. We might need to add in a reverse lunge on the second flow. So give me 1 sec here, if you don't mind. Yeah, okay. So we just need to add one extra step as a bridge between these two flows. So let's just do it. I'll go slow. Let's try to hit 5 cycles right, 5 cycles left. We'll recover. And then at the very end, to ruin everyone's morning, we're going to try to go back and forth left and right. So, sure, that sounds exciting. All right. So from the top, the earlier flow first, the latter flow will be attached. I will go super slow. Let's do this thing. All right, I'm going to start off with my globe on the left. Right leg's going to be our mover pretty much through the entire process here. So step 1 is going to be a right leg reverse lunge. So let's go there. Right leg reverse lunge. We're going to reverse the Mace into right leg forward lunge. This is going to be that prayer punch in the side lunge right. So I'm here, and I'm punching into that side lunge. Now we're going to toss the Mace and go into dragon. Right hand, use it. 1, 2, 3. Push it out there. And now we come back to our punch. And here's the only extra step, and it's just to create the bridge between these two flows. We are going to take the globe back to our left over here and start off with the right leg reverse lunge. That's the extra step in this hidden arrow flow. So now right leg, forward lunge, switch the Mace. Now here's where we go slow when we balance. Cradle, balance on the left leg. Wrap it to that dragon. Balance, hidden arrow. Into the side lunge. And that's how we combine these two guys. So we're going to keep going. Right leg reverse lunge right away. The Mace stays put. Flip the forward. Punch down into your side lunge right. Toss the Mace into your dragon. Punch back to your side lunge. Take the globe back to your left side. Right leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Cradle and balance. Wrap it to the dragon. Balance, hidden arrow. Back to that side lunge. Mace stays, right leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Punch into your side lunge. Toss into your dragon. Punch again, back into that side lunge. Now slow. Right leg reverse lunge, globe on the left. Flip forward. Cradle and balance. Wrap into dragon. Slow, 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 slow. Balanced arrow. Side lunge. Let's go one more here, actually. We'll go 4. Right leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Punch hard into your side lunge. Toss fast into your dragon. Punch hard into your side lunge. Globe left, right leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Cradle. Balance. Wrap it into dragon. Balanced arrow. Side lunge. One more done. Right leg reverse lunge, don't move that mace. Flip forward. Punch in the side. Toss in the dragon. Punch in the side. Right leg reverse. Flip forward. Cradle and balance. Wrap it. Balanced arrow. Side lunge. Shake those legs out for a second because I know mine are talking after all that lunging. And we're going to match this thing the other way. I guess Jody bailed out or lost her connection. Did anyone get completely lost or were we okay for the most part? Mixed. Pat, Shane, how'd you do?
Good.
Awesome. On day one, no less. How many years of hockey, though?
What?
How many years of hockey?
Since I was 5.
All right. So you've had something in your hands to manipulate for a very long time. That probably helps.
Yeah.
All right. Left leg's going to move now. Let's do this thing. So in the end, I think we did 5 cycles of that. So let's do this thing. Go up on the right, left leg reverse lunge to start. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Left leg reverse. Flip the mace to forward lunge. That'd be kind of aggressive. Hunch into side lunge. Toss it hard into dragon. Punch hard into side lunge. Now we slow it down. Gloves on the right. Left leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Cradle and balance. Wrap into your dragon. Hidden arrow. Side lunge. Beautiful. Left leg reverse lunge right away. Flip mace forward. Punch hard into your side. Throw it hard into the dragon. Punch hard into your side. Left leg reverse lunge. Then we go slow. Flip forward. Cradle and balance. Wrap it to dragon. Hidden arrow. Side lunge. Left leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Punch hard into that side lunge. Toss hard into that dragon. Punch hard into your side lunge. Left leg reverse. Slow. Forward. Cradle and balance. Wrap into your dragon. Balanced arrow. Side lunge. Okay, one more. Left leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Punch hard. Toss hard. Punch hard. Reverse. Forward. Slow. Cradle. Wrap. Hidden arrow. Side lunge. Shut down for a sec. Shake those legs out again. So we got about 5 minutes left. We'll use it. Welcome back, Jody.
Thanks, technology.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just losing a layer over here. Okay, so in the 5 minutes we have, we're going to try to create a bridge between this long flow left and this long flow right. I will do my best to cue, but I think we'll make the bridge easier. I was going to make the bridge kind of like cool and fancy, but given all the other fancy stuff we're doing, I feel like we don't need that. So if you think through the whole thing, that second part of the flow, we end up in a side lunge. Let's do a little hop switch to the side lunge the other way. So let's go through that really quick here. This will be our bridge. So if we normally switch to side lunge, we look like this. Go to prayer hands, and then side lunge my other way. And again, I go to prayer hands, and I side lunge the other way. The hop switch is just that. It's just quicker feet, the same thing. So it's kind of like a 1-2. 1-2. That's it. So that'll be our bridge between right side, left side stuff. So no promises I will be perfect on this the first round either. We're going to try to do this whole thing twice. Call it a day. So let's do it. And I think I have enough room, but we'll find out. All right. Let's initiate here with our right leg. So we're going to have our globe on our left side. Sorry, one more box move. Okay, we're good. Right leg mover here, everybody. So 1, 2, 3. Right leg reverse lunge. Flip to forward. You're going to punch into your side lunge right. You're going to throw hard into your dragon. Punch hard into your side lunge right. Now the second half. Right leg reverse lunge. Flip to forward. Cradle and balance. Wrap the dragon. Hit narrow. Side lunge. All right, here it is. Hop switch right now. So now we're set up for the left leg to move. Left leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Punch into your side lunge left. Toss hard into your dragon. Punch hard into your side lunge. Pause it for a second so you can catch up. Left leg reverse lunge, globe on the right. Flip forward. Cradle. Balance. Dragon. Hit narrow as balance. Side lunge left. Hop switch to the right. Right leg reverse lunge. Push forward. Punch hard. Side lunge right. Throw hard into your dragon. Punch hard into your side lunge right. Right leg reverse lunge. Flip forward. Cradle. Balance. Oh, there it is. Dragon. Hit narrow. Side lunge. Hop switch. This is the end of the day right here. Left leg reverse lunge. Flip to forward lunge. Cradle balance. Oh.
No.
Left leg forward lunge. We're going to punch into our side lunge left. I apologize. Toss that mace right. Punch into our side lunge. I was obviously happy to end our day there. Left leg reverse lunge now. Forward lunge now. Here's our cradle balance. Wrapping around to your dragon. Hit narrow. Side lunge left. And there is your day.
Yeah.
Did everyone do better than me at the end there? I'm sorry about that. I was tight until we were 98% done at figures, but oh well.
The live
All right.
thinking.
Thank you everybody for coming. This is
Thank you.
recorded.
Thank you.
I'll post it. You're very welcome. I'll send it to everybody like I always do. Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you. Everybody have